Welcome back to Dan Recaps. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Girl in the Box, released in the year 2016, to surprise her friend for her birthday. Soon, they stop at a gas station where Colleen has second thoughts about continuing the journey with them, but decides after a while, Cameron pulls off the highway to an isolated area, then pulls out a knife and holds it to her throat, locking her head in a wooden box. After driving back to their house, Cameron strings her up and brutally tortures her before blindfolding her. And the next morning, as Cameron leaves for work, Janice cannot stop herself. As Janice unlocks the box, Colleen begs her to let her go, promising she won't tell anyone. But Janice does not believe her, only allowing her to come outside to go to the bathroom and continues to assault her. Later at night, Janice tells Cameron about visiting Colleen earlier and thinks if they let her go, Colleen will go straight to the police. Cameron decides to keep her until they figure out a way to silence her. Seeing Janice is displeased with the situation, Cameron reminds her of their wedding and manipulates her that she must obey him whatever he wants. Janice agrees to be a part of the plan, but forces him to promise he will never have sex with Colleen. After making the agreement, they distracting her mind and thinking of her family. Meanwhile, Colleen's parents are informed about her disappearance when she does not show up to her friend's house. Find any clues about her whereabouts. 6 months have already gone by, and Janice shows up at Cameron's workplace to inform him about her pregnancy. She also tries to convince him to let Colleen go because she does not want her around the baby, but he declines. One day, as the couple returns home after Janice's treatment, the landlord informs them he is planning to him instead. Upon returning home, as she treats his injury, Jen argues with Cameron for giving more importance to Colleen than her. After manipulating Janice again, Cameron assaults Colleen in her presence, which offends Janice and leads to a fight between them. As Cameron becomes angry with Colleen as well, she is fucked while only getting an hour outside for her dinner. Once, Colleen spots Amber, who is now a young girl, and realizes she has been inside the box for years and has lost track of time. After a while, the family goes on vacation but leaves her back at the house. She spends the entire week locked inside the box, hallucinating about her family and thinking during an intense rainstorm one night as the box fills with water to the point of almost drowning her. One day, as he leaves the house, Janice unlocks Colleen, offering to read the Bible with her. As they bond with one another, Janice even lets her call her by her name instead of ma'am, and take care of Amber. As Cameron spends the night with her, he tells her maybe God sent her into their lives so they can be a couple and have a family together, but Colleen hesitates to accept his proposal. To win her trust, Cameron also discloses that he is trying to convince the company to let her go home. When she asks about his past, he shares that he always liked to torture girls. He further reveals that Janice was the first woman who allowed him to experiment with her, but she could not handle it as well as Colleen does. As they continue the conversation, Colleen questions how he would react if someone did the same to his daughter, but this makes him angry and he orders her to go back to her box. With time, Colleen is even authorized to work in the yard, but as her interference upsets Cameron, he punishes Janice for disobeying him, while Colleen distracts Amber, who is worried to hear her mother's screams. Cameron informs Colleen that the company has agreed to let her go meet her family. On their way to her house, upon returning to their house, Cameron tells her that they should get married for real, but Janice overhears them. The next morning, on their way, Colleen asks her about the company as she thinks it will and it was all a lie. So the postscript reveals that Cameron was sentenced to 104 years in prison. Thanks for watching this video. We'd like to thank all of you for the support you've given us throughout this journey, and to show our appreciation, we're giving away some brand new iPhones. So if you want to enter our iPhone giveaway, all you have to do is follow the steps in the description below and claim your iPhone. Subscribe for more content like this and leave a like to help the channel out. Also, leave a comment if you want us to recap your favorite movie. Take care.